Today let's talk about creating a new client. From your login page, which is your main tab, let's click on the Client tab. To create a new client, we pick the button New Client. We're taken to a blank client face sheet. Let's review each section in an overview. First thing we need you to do is select a program type. Our forms in the form library are filtered by program types. So if you do not see forms in your right navigation, once you drill into the client forms, it's because you did not put them into a program. Next section, status. Date of admission. This date will always show up for the current day's date. It's called a star today. You can pick the calendar picker and change that date if necessary. Something critical to remember, once this date is on here, it can be changed on here. However, any form that's created after the admission date is entered has the current admission date on it. A quick example, if you put in an admission date, then create a client tracking form, which are covered in another video, and then change the admission date to something different, the date on your placement form is your original admission date, not your corrected admission date. You can check if emergency admission. This placement date will auto-populate once you have completed a placement form. Under the child information, give us a first name. Give us a last name, if we can spell right. Give us a middle name. If your child has a preferred name, give us the child's preferred name. Date of birth. With the date of birth, Casebook is able to auto-display the child's current age. Let's say this little tiger was born in 05, March 28th. You have gender. You have ethnicity. We have all these other demographic data points. Height, weight, religion, on and on and on and on and on. These are all master fields that you're creating here that write back and we will use throughout the system in the forms. Under child care information, it's very important. Here's where you set the initial level of care for this child. However, you do not update the level of care through the face sheet. Level of care is updated through our tracking forms level of care change. We would want to have a level of care effective date of theoretically the same as the placement date. You can set permanency goals. You can set concurrent permanency goals. You can also check treatment services. You do not assign a case manager here. That auto-populates from assigning a case manager against the client person, which creating a new person is a separate training video. The home assignment, this comes from the client being placed in a home and we auto-populate that field. Sibling groups, we have covered how to create a group in a separate video. Family group is future development. Here you can record referral information. And then finally, diagnostic information. Once we've done all that, we want to save our work. You see this little green bar up here, your changes are saved. That's your verification. This client has been created. Now I want you to look at your screen. You'll notice up here we're giving you the child's name. Here we're showing you the child's preferred name. Here's the date of birth. And here's where we calculate the child's current age. And that is how you create a new client in Casebook. Thank you.